Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are back from another previous video, I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Christina. I'm an online nutrition coach and I also live a carnivore lifestyle, and I'm going to show you guys my favorite carnivore meals and basically necessities that I have in my house for cooking carnivore meals. So to start off, I intermittent fast. So I typically eat one big meal a day, which is carnivore style. And then I eat maybe a light snack at night. So I'm going to show you guys kind of like the cooking things that I use, my favorite meals I'll pop up in here and show you guys kind of like what I eat in a day type style. So cooking wise, I cook with either butter, ghee, or tallow. I also use this Wagyu beef tallow cooking spray. So that's one thing that I definitely use, especially if I cook things for the girls as well. This is the ghee that I use. We get this from a Restaurant Depot place and it lasts us a long time. Absolutely love this. And then we make homemade tallow. So it usually looks like this in a container. So that's what we cook with. To make your own tallow, all you need is beef fat, and I put it into the crock pot for like 6 to 8 hours and then strain it and then put it into these glass jars, and then we use it for cooking. So super easy, super simple. And then besides that, this is one of my favorite butters I use. It's the Finlandia grass-fed butter, or I use the Kirkland, which is also really, really good. It's one of my favorites. And then as far as like seasoning goes, we do not use any seasonings except for the Himalayan salt, which I'll show you guys. And we use this sea salt, which is unrefined and super, super healthy. So we use this for cooking. Himalayan pink salt, which looks like that. And you can just get this in your local grocery store, I'm pretty sure. So that is for cooking wise. Recently, we started getting more raw things, so I use a lot of like heavy cream for certain things. To making homemade ice cream, I put heavy cream in my coffee. I don't use any sweeteners. We get this grass-fed raw heavy cream also from a farm online, so we get this. And then also as far as like cheeses go, I do eat a little bit of dairy on the side, so we get all cow unsalted cheddar cheese from this farm. So we cut this up in little pieces along like our meals that we have. So this is a big, big one. And then if you follow me already, you already know I make my own kefir. So every day I strain and make our own raw milk kefir. So we use this a lot. And then I go to the farm and get raw milk. So definitely need this. Also, my girls love, love, love the raw milk. So definitely use that. Like I said, I don't eat a lot of dairy. But I do have raw milk, and I do eat the raw cheese on the side sometimes. And then in the beginning of carnivore, we did eat more like yogurt and cottage cheese. So I would get this yogurt, which is the Sig's whole plain. This, and then I also do use cottage cheese sometimes. So I'll show you guys. Can't find that right now, but that's the kind of all the dairy that I use, cottage cheese. And then I do use cream cheese sometimes when we're making like a cream cheese dessert for carnivore, stuff like that. And then when it comes to like snack wise, I love the Chef's Cut beef sticks. The girls like these too on the go, in the car. These are great, so I use that. And then for things like cooking chicken or pork chops, things like that, I use the Epic pork rinds. This is really good. They come in little pieces like this. I'll give one to the dog. They come in little pieces like this. Here, corn. And I grind them up in my NutriBullet and use those as my breadcrumbs, basically. So these are super good. Use that. And then also for on-the-go snacks, I love the Carnivore bar. Also, I'll put my code in here, Christina Rufo. So if you want to get 10% off, these are really great. This is the salted one. The honey salted is really good as well. That's the one my husband likes a lot. And this is great to take and meal replace at work, in the car, on a road trip, in the airplane, wherever. Such a great, great snack. So that's that. And then when it comes to other just basic meals every single day, like I said, I eat a lot of ground beef. We love making burritos. I use the Egg Life wraps. I opened it and put it like this. It's literally egg whites in a wrap. So instead of having like tortillas We use these. I put ground beef, I put sour cream, I put some raw cheese, and you have a burrito. It's so good, and the girls love them as well. And then this is Applegate's organic hot dogs, which we make for the girls. I'm not a hot dog person, but this is really good, and it's uncured beef. So this is a great idea. And then also, obviously, steak. This is frozen. We buy a big steak and we cut it up in pieces and freeze them ourselves. So the freezer is just full of steaks and we just take them out, defrost them, and then we eat them every single day. We eat regular ribeyes, regular skirt steak, filet skirt steak, strip steak, and then a lot of grass-fed as well. So we kind of mix and match them. I love the bone-in ribeye is my favorite steak of all time. Like, that's the one I can eat every single day. And then Brett's been also getting ground chuck, 80-20 grass-fed. So we get this. And I also love the ground beef with organ meat. I love that one so much. And also, this is my top favorite. It is from Costco or from BJ's. It's the Verde organic beef. We make ziti for the girls with them. We make a bunch of different meals with the ground beef. You can make the burritos. You can just saute this on the pan, put some cheese on top. Such a great snack. And then also I have like ground turkey. We make chicken wings in the Ninja Crispy or in the oven for the girls a lot. But besides like the beef, like steaks and ground beef, I don't eat anything really besides that. And then this is what I cook with. And like I said, when it comes to nighttime and I'm craving something sweet, which I have been drinking a lot of raw milk at night, and I put Manuka honey in there as well. Just like a little sugar if I want some. But if you are pure carnivore, your sugar cravings definitely will go away. It's because I'm still incorporating that little bit of carbs with the milk or like the cottage cheese or something light, that I still crave that sweetness. So that's just something that works well for me. But I do have raw milk. In the beginning, when my digestion was awful, I cut that out and it helped me tremendously, and then I brought it back in a little bit. And the kefir also helps with digestion and like gut issues, so that's great. But as far as like what I cook with, what we eat in a day, great snacks, great foods. You could even snack on this and put like raw milk on top of this. If you don't have access to raw milk, it's okay. I would get just whole milk. I wouldn't drink like skim milk or anything like that. Definitely almond milk, soy milk, terrible. So this is definitely my top favorites and like kind of what I use every single day, no joke. I will make another video of like my top favorite products, like the Ninja Crispy, the cast iron pan that I use, and like utensils as far as like clean goes, since there's so many toxins and all these things like you wouldn't even believe. I'll show you guys some of my favorite like things that I use for cooking as well. But when it comes to food, this is like my top favorite that we literally have every day. And on top of that, also eggs. We have chickens, so we get fresh eggs every single day. And we also go to a local farm that's soy and corn free. If we're running out of eggs a little bit, we'll go and get some from the farm, just because we do go through like a dozen eggs every single day. So that's that. I am also gonna share in this video, when I sit down, some of just my favorite like meals and show you guys some clips of my favorite meals. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, we are back, we are situated. I just put all the food away, and now I'm gonna share with you guys some of my favorite meals. So when it comes to me intermittent fasting, my one big meal, I love scrambled eggs or regular sunny side up eggs with bacon, butter on the side, or sausages, and having steak with that is one of my favorite ones. Typically, we'll always split all of our meals. So we'll make like 7 or 8 scrambled eggs with bacon, and also 1 or 2 steaks, hamburgers. Love hamburgers. Lamb of rack is a great one, or saute ground beef on the pan with sour cream and cheese. That's one of my favorite ones as well. And then I'll post some also clips right here just to show you guys examples of some of the things that we've recently cooked. They are so good, so delicious, and literally so satiating that when I eat this big meal, I do not want to eat for a long time after that. So typically we'll make the steak with a little bit of salt on top. We'll let it rest on the counter for 30 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour. And then we will preheat the oven if you're making this in your kitchen versus like Gas Pro or the grill outside. We'll preheat the oven to about 450. If we're cooking it cast iron pan, oven for 10 to 15 minutes, or if you're doing vice versa, you want to preheat your oven to 225, put the steak in the oven for about 45 minutes or so, and then put it on the cast iron pan for like 2 or 3 minutes aside, and then let it rest. So it really depends on how you're cooking it. We love the method, if we're going to work out for like an hour, we'll put it in the oven for an hour and then just saute it real quick so it's already ready to go. But if we're on the go and we really want to eat faster, we'll put it on the pan and then put it in the oven, or put it on the Gas Pro if you wish. That's one idea. Another one is also doing the burritos. Like I said, hard-boiled eggs are an amazing snack. And just, yeah, these are some of my favorite meals on Carnivore, and they keep me full, they keep me satiated. No, I do not take any supplements at all. I love drinking raw milk at night. That's one of my top favorites. And I don't have any issues with like anything. I don't need to supplement on anything. I don't feel like I'm lacking on anything. My mental clarity, my sleeping, my recovery, my workouts, my skin, my digestion, like so many things have improved eating this way. And yes, do I sometimes experiment with having like a little bit of fruit, putting a little piece of banana into my raw milk, seeing how I feel, taking a piece of the sourdough bread and seeing how I feel. I do experiment here and there depending, especially as a girl and around my cycle. I do crave carbs still when it comes to that part. So I will have like a piece of bread with some cream cheese on top with like some ham. I have cold cuts once in a while. There's like so many things that you can have on Carnivore. It is not like super restrictive where people are like, oh my God, you only eat this. Like, no, there's so many things you can eat. You can eat chicken, you can eat seafood, you can eat a beef, like I said, cheeses, certain dairies. Like there's so many different things and so many recipes you can make. I know how to make my own burger and make my own buns just made out of like eggs and cheese in the waffle maker. There's so many fun recipes, Like I said, burritos, you can make carnivore pizza, you can make carnivore desserts, so many different options. I hope this was helpful just to get like a little sneak peek of the things that I have in the fridge right now when it comes to like carnivore eating. And like I said, you can make homemade ice cream, so many cool things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video just to kind of see what I have in there. And then also a couple clips in here just showing what I've been cooking. But besides that, I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys soon on my next video, and I'll see you later. Bye.